Steve Anderson from the Total Patient Service Institute, and we're excited to be working hand in hand with the team at Dental Health Products to bring you some in-practice resources that will help you hear yes more often from your patients. So this particular topic centers around what we call the conversion exam. This is not a clinical exam as much as it is what we call an emotional exam, reconnecting with a longer-term existing patient to map out new goals and perhaps additional treatment, and gives you an opportunity to check in with them on an individual personal level to build your relationship with your existing patients. So we're going to look at an example done by one of our ToPS practice advisors, hygienist Lindsay Newhouse, who's been doing this for many, many years. And she's going to demonstrate how she does this with existing patients every day in the practice setting. She will follow the format that we've talked about, which is SWOT, a very common format that helps you discuss strengths, what they like about their current relationship with you and your practice, anything else that you could be doing with them to make it even better, opportunities, in other words, their forward-looking vision for their health and their smile, and then finally threats, or the things that might be standing in the way of moving forward, so that then you can take that information and map out a plan moving forward for their relationship with your practice and a plan for their health and appearance of their smile. So let's take a look at how Lindsay does this with her patients, and then we'll talk about action items to put it into place and make it work in your practice.
Okay, Stacy, before we get started on your hygiene visit today, can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
So you've been coming here 10 years. No, can you believe that?
It's been a great 2 years.
It's been a great 2 years. I would agree. We always love when you're on the schedule. Happy to have you as a patient. Would you share with me what keeps you coming back here all these years? 10 years you're that patient. What do you love most about the practice?
I love most that you guys are always on time.
Okay.
And you always keep me comfortable during my procedures.
Mm-hmm.
And you always tell me what's going on. So my dental health is always in good condition.
Okay. So on time, keep you comfortable, and we always inform you so you feel like you can make decisions to get what you want.
Yes.
Very good. And then if you could think of anything that would make your experience even better, what would that be?
Ooh, that's tough because I already have a great experience with you guys.
Okay. If you think of something, will you let me know?
I sure will.
All right. So you've been coming here 10 years already, like you just mentioned. If you think, let's go 5 years ahead. So we'll be in the year 2030.
Okay.
And if you think about the health of your mouth in 5 years, even the appearance of your teeth in the next 5 years, what do you want that to look like?
Well, I still want to have all my teeth.
Okay.
I agree. I want them to be whiter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So keep your teeth and you want them to be white.
Yeah.
All right. So that's our marching orders.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can make sure you keep all your teeth healthy in your mouth, functioning well, and get your teeth whiter. What would that do for you?
That would make me feel just great, confident. Yeah.
All that, confident and great. Yeah, fantastic. Can you think of anything that would stand in your way of getting that?
No.
No,
Not at all.
Okay. If something comes up,
I sure will.
all right. So when the doctor comes in today to do the exam, is it okay if I catch him up on what we already talked about?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. And I'm going to make sure today and every time you're in, if there's anything that would stand in the way, keep your teeth right, so you can make a choice of what you do, and certainly talk about some lighting options.
Okay.
How's that sound?
That sounds great.
Fantastic. Okay, perfect.
All right, so that gives you an idea of how Lindsay does it, and you can follow that same format. You should have a skill card that your dental health products rep has given you that you can follow to have this conversation with your existing patients. Now, action items, putting this to work on a daily basis. Top practices that we work implement the conversion exam process by identifying 2 patients per day per hygienist with whom they have this conversation. They identify those patients the day before. They discuss those patients in their morning meeting, so everybody on the team is aware of who will be having that conversation and the patients that will be the subjects of those conversations, and the doctor's teed up so that he or she knows when they go in to check hygiene that conversation has happened, and the hygienist can give them an idea of the content of that conversation and then help map out the plan for moving forward. So the whole goal is to take your most valued asset in your practice, which is your existing patients, build on that relationship, build a longer term loyal relationship with a plan and a vision that will help them accomplish the goals that they want to accomplish for the health and the appearance of their smile. So good luck as you implement the conversion exam process. Our team at Total Patient Service is committed to helping you hear yes more often from your patients at every point of contact. From the very first contact to converting that lead into a scheduled appointment, to hearing yes to total treatment, to yes to the scheduled appointment, hearing yes to financial arrangements, as well as their continuing care appointments, leaving online reviews, and referring more patients to your practice. It all comes down to hearing yes from your patients. So moving forward, please feel free to reach out to us for additional resources and support at totalpatientservice.com, and we'll be happy to help you on the journey to hearing yes more often from your patients.